we're going to transform our Model Y cabin from looking like this to looking like this, and we're starting right now. So today we will be installing seat covers with our Tesla Model Y, and these seat covers are coming from EVBASE. And with EVBASE, you can get any accessory for your Tesla or any EV when you use the special promo code JustFrugalMe at checkout. So let's get right to the install. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do in order to take off the bench, this is just held in by clips and like styrofoam. Okay, you're going to grab right here, and we're just going to give it one strong pull. One, okay, maybe that was two. And from there, we're not going to take it right out. We're just going to shimmy it right on out, just like that. So we're just going to come on in, and we are going to just lay this across the back bench like so. Now that I laid the seat cover on the back bench, I'm going to take this, just going to reach around. Let's see if you can get up under here. And we're just going to click it in. Right now it is loose, but don't worry, because you can pull it, especially after we do the other 4 straps. The one thing that you want to be mindful of, the ones in the center, we're just going to take it right through where the seatbelt hole is, and we're going to pull it up right on out here through the other side. All right, so here on the side we have a hook. We do have some circles here. I really believe these are like placeholders, but I'm going to get this hook and go to the second one here, and I'm just going to let that sit there. And we do have another one on the opposite side as well, so I'm just going to repeat the process on that side. After we do that, we're just going to take our seat here and put it right back over. This is great because with me, with a puppy and kids, this will help keep your seat clean. Now that we got that squared away, we are now going to work on putting on the seat covers on the back seat. So what we're going to do is that we're going to come right over here. Let's turn the camera around here. And what you see is we're going to have to take off the headrest. So all we can do right now is pull it up one. So I did have a little screwdriver here, and if you can see up in there, it's a real tight look. A real tight look. We are going to put the screwdriver right in there, and we're going to have to pull up all at the same time. But I'm just going to pull right here and take it right off, and we're just going to repeat the same process over on the other side. So after you take off the headrest, we're going to get the back seat, like backrest, I guess that's what you're going to call it. You're going to want to pay close attention to this because you do have the cutout for the latch for the seat. So you already know if it's on the right hand side, that's going to be on the passenger side. The other one is reverse on the left hand side, and that will be for the rear driver's side seat. The Velcro is going to go in the front. This is going to reach around. So I am going to first just put it right on. It's almost just like putting on a sock. So you're just going to put it right on, and you see the cutout is right there, so we know that it's right. And we are just going to just pull it right down. And from here, you're probably going to need something to fish this Velcro through. So what we're going to do is take this Velcro, and we are just going to pull it right through, and I am going to fish that Velcro through right here. Okay, now I have it attached there, and it is a firm fit. Now we're going to repeat the same process with the rear passenger on the driver's side. So one thing that you want to be cognizant and mindful of, that on the driver's side, I realized here that you do have a zipper. So what I did unzip it because you do have the hook and things like this on the driver's side. And one thing that you want to be mindful of for the sake of safety is that we're going to pull the seat belt over. So we don't want to hide the seat belt because that just wouldn't be good for a safety measure. So that our seat belt is on top, we're going to find a small hole on the side, and now we're just going to pull it through. And we do have another Velcro right there. We're just going to tighten that down for now. Then we're going to take the zipper right here, and now we're just going to zip that right on down. Now that we have both of our back pieces in on the back seat, we're going to come right over here to the center. So what we're going to do first is I'm just going to go and lift this. I'm not sure if it's really necessary right now, but I'm just going to do it anyway. And you have two straps here. So the two straps will just go right on over, and we are just going to take both of the straps here, and we are going to just slide it right on down. Now we're going to go in the center headrest in your back seat. You're going to look for the rectangle. It's your only real rectangle. The other head pieces are a little smaller. This is really wide. You will know the difference. We're going to take this right on over to the back seat here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take off the Velcro. We are going to slide it right over here. Since it is a head pieces, one thing that you're going to find with your head pieces, they are tight fits, which is great. So whenever you put this on, it's not going to fall off. So give it some time. I'm going to start from the bottom here. I put the Velcro right up under there. Now that portion is taken care of. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put on the back piece right here in the center. You're going to look for the piece that has a square. You have a square here and it's a cutout. And this is an easy part because all you're going to do is line it up. We're going to have the square over the square, and we're going to do the cutout over the cutout because the cutout is for the bar whenever you close it. So after we do that, it has Velcro on it all the way down, and we're just going to stick it right on in. So when we pull it up, it's just going to lock right in place. So that's how that's going to look right there. We're going to go in and take their headrest that we took off earlier. Now you have a little glove, it looks almost like a little oven mitten, right? So we're going to take this, and the front is going to have the line on it. And the easiest way to figure it out is that you're going to line it up right with that. So what we're going to do is look in a little bit. We're going to take this and we are going to just put it right on over. You see it's Velcro here, and that Velcro is going to attach right there. So we're just going to give it a strong little pull here. And then we are just going to take that Velcro, and that's what we have. And from there, we're just going to go on and repeat the same process on the other one as well. And from there, you're going to find the two indents or the holes or whatever you want to call it. Then we're just going to push that down, and we are going to just slide it back. And again, we are going to repeat the same process over there on the passenger side as well. So after we took care of the head pieces, what we did is that we took this seat, we knocked it right on back in. You got to knock it in, make sure that it goes under, and we pushed in, and we did do a clip, and everything right now is nice and tight. All right, now we're going to come up here to the front seat. The only thing that you're really going to have to be careful with is that you want to make sure that the airbag, you actually have a side airbag tag right here. You want to make sure that that's over here on the side because the airbag will be coming from the side seat. So therefore, we want to make sure that it's free from distraction. So first, we're going to start with the seat cushion. You have two straps here, a strap going across. So the first thing that we're going to do with the strap is that we are going to go on and take these off, because these straps, we are going to run these under the seat. The sideways strap is going to go closer to the back. So let's come on in here on the seat. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this seat on back just a little bit, just to give us some space to work. We are going to attach it in like so. It's going to be a good fit. So you're just going to go right with the curvature of the seat. We're going to push these straps right on through to the other side. I went on and pushed the rope or whatever we want to call this through, and we're just going to pull it right through, and yeah, oh, there we go. So I pushed it through. So what we're going to do now is that we are going to throw this on up in here so we can connect it back into the front. So what we're going to do is connect, move over here to the other side. We're going to get the little buckle part here. Oh, it's like a little seat belt. So we're just going to do this. Now we just want to tighten this up. I'm just going to pull and pushing this back a little bit, and do the same thing on this side. This is really painless right now. So all you're going to do, just think about a seat belt. We're just going to strap it in. We're going to move this back just a little bit, and we're just going to see how tight we can get it. So now we have the side straps here. We're going to pull this back as much as you can, and we're just going to stuff it in there. Now we have the side straps. You are now going to come right over here on the side, and we are going to stuff this right down in here and catch it on the other side. All right, so what we're going to do is on the frame, between the cushion and the frame, we're going to take this again. We're going to have to pull back a little bit, and we're just going to drop it straight on in. And there we go. We're going to go through the other side, and we're just going to connect it just like we did the hooks up here in the front. Now that we have the seat in on the driver's seat, we're going to go on and put the back on. So this is exactly how you're going to do this. You want to sit in the back seat because it's going to make it a little easier for you versus sitting in the front seat. So let's go on and put it on like so, just like a fitted sheet on the bed, kinda. And it is going to be a tight fit. So therefore, have some patience, have some grace there, because the good thing is the fact that it's a tight fit, you don't have to worry about it looking loose and being loose later on. And one thing that we want to do whenever we're pulling this down is that with the cover, we're going to go and stuff that right up under the driver's headrest. Now the driver's headrest do not come off in your Tesla, so you will have to stuff it. So if you have any anchoring or anything that you have to stuff with, you can use that as well. And whenever we get over to the passenger seat, we're going to do the same thing with that as well. So this is how we're going to do that. Literally, I'm just taking my finger here, and I'm just taking my finger going around. You have the Velcro right here, and we're just going to push that here and tighten it right on in. And on the back side here, I'm just going to continue to just take my finger around and press all of that in there. So here we are. I just took the wheels here and just stuffing them right on through. And once we stuff those through, we're going to go on the other side and just catch it. So we just want to make sure that we push everything. Hopefully y'all can see that good. We're just going to go on and push everything right on through. Here in the back seat, we have now 2 hooks that's hanging. What I'm going to do with this is I am just going to go up under the seat here. It's going to be hard to see, but I'm going to try to make it work for you guys here today. I'm going to take this right here, and there's some metal under the seat already right here. I'm just going to take this hook and attach it right onto that metal just to hold it tight. And that way, whenever you're looking at the seat now, it is a nice and easy fit. So this is the back of the seat right here. Now we're just going to move right up here to the headrest. With the headrest, you have Velcro again right here and also right here. This is going to be a tight fit. Show the seat here. This is going to be a tight fit. However, we're going to go on and fish that through anyway. So you want to make sure that the flat part, this is the back, the round part is the front, and it's going to go with the curvature of the seat that we have here. What we're going to do is go over to the passenger side and repeat the same process. Now we have a center console holder type thing. So the round part is going to go closer to the front. The straight part, you see how it's just going straight out. This is rounded. This is the front. This is going to be the back. This should be quite easy after you dealing with the seats all day. You have 2 straps here. I'm just going to put one strap over like so, and the other strap we're just going to go like this. So now our armrest is done. So let's just look again. This is your before picture, and this is your after picture of the cabin. Now, just remember that you can get 20% off of these seat covers and any accessory for your Tesla or any EV at EVBASE.com when you use the special promo code JustFrugalMe at checkout. And be sure you check out more videos right over there, all things related to Tesla accessories and your Tesla. Be sure you subscribe, and that way you don't miss another video, and I will see you in the next video.